Hi, today we're doing Taurus, and it will be as of this moment, June 24th, 2017 till July 2nd, 2017. And I apologize. I was already doing the recording, but for some reason it stopped. It could be because it's storming outside. So, but anyways, I'm not going to reshuffle the cards. They are as they are. And these are for the exes. This one is for the spouses, and we have the moon. This one is for the singles, and we have the tower. And yes, of course, this one is the magician for the ones that are the mistresses. This could be yourself or others within your life. Okay, and we will do verifications with the after tarot cards. For the ones that are married, it's giving me the moon. Some of you are debating on whether or not you're waiting to see if you can separate. I think that there are more secrets that you need to know before you decide to whether or not let go of your partner or your spouse. I feel that we'll see the after tarot cards, but it could be a third party, it could be money, it could be family matters, it could be anything. We'll see. But either way, I feel that some of you have been recently going through a separation, not yet filed for divorce. Remember, this may not resonate for everyone, so please check out your sun, moon, or rising signs. Okay, so then we'll go back to the married ones. Okay, if you are thinking of divorce and you're still waiting to see if there's anything else that you need to know in order to take the next step forward, I feel that eventually you will. Some of you will be going through a divorce, filing of divorce, and saying no more. But we'll see what the after tarot cards have to say, okay? If you're single, it's telling me the tower. I think that you're ending a cycle out of nowhere. I think that also your ex, either you or the ex is going through a change. Something just recently happened, and maybe they have a second thought of returning, or maybe not. We'll see the after tarot cards. But for some of you, some are coming back, and for some of you, some are not coming back because they're too hurt, too broken. Okay? For the mistress. For the mistress, will the person that is married or with someone else coming back? Not at this time. Not at this time. So you're going to have to wait a little bit longer. They're debating whether or not. So they might try to contact you one way or the other. But that does not mean that they will come back. So just be wise and be ready, okay, what the options are. For the mistress, I think that you need to think hard why he left. Okay, sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes the mistress can have more power than the spouse itself. So, but do you want to be with him because you're in love with him, or do you want to be with him because he's a highly interest to you financially, or whatever else means? If you're in love, then go ahead, but if you're not, then don't break a marriage just because. Okay, now let's do some verifications with the after tarot cards. Thank you, Taurus, for watching my video, and I hope that I can be a help to you. And if I am, comment or look me up, and I'll be more than happy to help you because I am here for you. Okay. For the spouses, for the singles, and for the mistress. Overall, we have the Four of Wands. That's beautiful. I think some of you, like the mistress, is hoping to have a steady relationship. If you are single, I think that he's coming back and he has a change of mind, and he will try to even propose. So be ready. And for the married ones, well, your home is at stake. Your family is at stake. And I hate to say that. I think that if you are married, some of you are going to have a serious conversation of whether or not you should take a time off apart from each other. Let me tell you that I think that you should just talk, communicate, find out what's going on, what went wrong, and then also debate. Do your homework. I always tell everyone, do your homework before taking actions. Don't do it because you're angry, because you're broken, okay? Do your homework and then realize whether or not is it true. Are you here? Okay. Some of you will have a deep conversation. Secrets will come out, and then some of you will try to work things out. Okay. You're gonna have a fresh start in this relationship. You're gonna give your spouse or your partner a second chance. Well, go ahead. When you're married to someone, before you take that step of divorce, I always say, do the best you can. Do your 110% to make a marriage work. So once it's over, and you have no regrets. Okay, Taurus? So think about it and have an open communication. And if not, then confide on someone, and someone that can give you the right advice for yourself. If not, contact me. I'll be more than happy to help you, even if it's just a talk. Okay? No problem with that. So, but yes, someone will come back. If you just recently broke up with your spouse, he will come back and try to talk to you, and maybe he'll come back and be honest with you and tell you what else is going on. Okay? But do your homework. For the ones that are singles, well, that cycle that has just began or that just happened out of nowhere because of the tower, you will have a serious conversation in reference to that. Aries, if this is you or the other person that is Aries. Okay, so there will be a conversation. I feel that some of you will be getting engaged. I feel that some of you will have a serious conversation on whether or not you should take the next step, or whether or not you should just simply, move in or just start dating each other. But stay in your ground and be firm. If he left because he was either cheating or just not taking you serious, before you move in with someone, always change the person, because once they're in your home, that's it. They like what they have, and it's going to be hard to change them, believe me. So do be diligent, okay? For the exes, for the mistress. Well, mistress, I think that you're going to decide to take a new leap on someone else. Maybe because the person is taking too long to make up his mind, whether you or the spouse. And you're still sitting there waiting. In the meantime, you might decide to take another look at someone else. Some of you mistress, I don't hate anybody on this situation. Everyone is in a situation for their own either benefits or for their own interest, whether it's love, emotional, physically. It is what it is, okay? We're not in a perfect world, and things have to be the way they are sometimes, okay? But sometimes you can change them. Some of you mistress, that person was more to you than a game, financially gain, I say. And some of you mistress are hoping for them to come back and offer you a steady commitment. You're hoping and waiting for them to make up their minds. Well, if they love you, they wouldn't have leave you just like that. Okay? And if you're still communicating with them, you're not certain whether or not to believe what they're saying to you. When you become the mistress, the other person will lie to you every now and then, most of the time, because sometimes they don't want to break up a home or a marriage, or because of the children. So it's hard for the other person to say, you know what, I'm going to stick to my mistress, because will they cheat on me if not? Well, that's what it is. When you become a mistress, you fall in that pattern. You fall in that category. So prove yourself, mistress. Prove yourself that you can be, the other person, that you can be better than the person that they have. You have to be the opposite in a good way to that party. Remember that, okay? And good luck. Okay, Taurus, I hope that I was help to you. And I'm here for you. Subscribe, like, and comment. And if anything that I can do for you, I'll be more than happy. Love you.